Neshoba, Lauderdale, Jones, Scott, and Smith, Winston, Leak, you better act right. Don't drive slow and be wild at night. 'Cause you need to know that if you do, that Scotty Ray is watching you.
He's everywhere, he's everywhere.
That man is faster than a scalded cat. If you do something dumb, then you better run with haste. Scotty Ray's at a wreck before it ever takes place.
Well, I was trying to find the button. And good morning. I'm your friend Scotty Ray. This Odie, he showed back up today.
I'm back. There's no pigs on the side of the road, so we don't have to worry about that. You know, they were quiet, and I'm sitting here going, we got a truckload of hogs. I said, I can't believe that they're not making all this noise. And
they usually snort.
Yeah, Scotty Ray was on the phone. And I said, Scotty Ray, I'm going to check. And I yelled, I said, Greg, are you in there? And one pig started squealing. And I said, Greg's in here.
I heard it. I heard it.
But they were good. They got going back down the road and getting them some air.
My understanding was another steer tire blew out and he hit the bridge.
Another steer tire hit the bridge and rode down that bridge. And, of course, that busted his fuel tank. And so we had fuel on the ground, and Simmons came, picked it up off the rail, and was able to get some stuff down on top of it. And we got that broomed in. And because of it being a bridge and early in the morning, we called MDOT. And, man, they're Johnny on the spot. Timmy and his crew came out, and they put sand down on top of it.
This is why you never ride beside an 18-wheeler for long periods of miles trying to pass them. Go ahead and pass if you're going to. You don't know what's going to happen, and it's bigger than you.
It's going to go where it wants to go, and yeah, that's the key. You do not want to ride beside them. Go on by. If there's 2 or 3 of y'all in line, let the first one go by and get out of the way, and then you go. But don't ride beside an 18-wheeler, especially if you're in a guardrail or a place that you can't get out of the way.
Correct.
It is a dangerous situation.
Oh, you know where I don't. And after you say that, the little bells in my head went ding, ding, ding. That Appalachia, didn't say it right, bridge on the other side of Baton Rouge. It's like 40, 30 miles of nothing but bridge.
It's a long bridge.
It will get you hurt, is what we're trying to say. You missed all the scores there yesterday as we were hotty-toddy, went all the way for your team.
Well, so, Turnbow was just giving me fits about them LSU corn doggers, and he kept telling me he wanted my shoes. We was going to win, and I wanted my shoes. And
what you done?
So let me bring you my shoe, because I've still got my shoes after that win. These are the shoes he wants. My hotty toddy, the SIP shoes. That's a little velvet there on the top, and the rest of it's leather. But let me tell you,
what's that SIP stand for? Mississippi?
Mississippi? Yeah.
What kind of shoe is that?
SIP. Let me tell you about this special shoe. This little boy right here was made right here in Meridian, Mississippi, down there at Meridian Footwear.
You have wore that shoe a lot.
I wear it a little bit, but it's a special occasion shoe, especially now. This is now my official Ole Miss ball game tennis shoe. And I don't care a whole lot for high tops, but this little dude right here is pretty comfortable. And so, hey, Turnbow, I still got my shoes.
Did you bet your shoes that you were?
No, because both of us is the same way. It was like, what are we going to bet? Are we really going to bet?
Well, you should have.
I've come to the thing. If I bet against or for my team, I lose. So I just say, hey, we're here to play a game, and I hope that they win. But I really did win because Turnbow cooked some of the best ribs I have ever eaten. Oh, man, my belly was full. Heather cooked all the fittings to go with it. Man, it was pretty doggone good. But we had a good day over at Turnbow's. Thank you for the invite and coming over there and watching the game with them. And
congratulations.
Amy was happy because they won. So My house turned out to be a pretty good house this weekend.
Everybody was going, no.
Yeah, everybody else was
State,
against
and as me and Greg talked about State yesterday, State, although they lost, that was a good game.
Was it double overtime?
It was overtime.
All right.
But I picked on them for the last year. They're my team, but they just couldn't win anything. Even getting the shortest stick. But they have done well this year.
From what everybody was projecting, yeah. Poor Greg, his team was lost.
Auburn didn't do well, did they?
No. War Eagle.
He's picking on y'all. I was wondering if you're a War Eagle fan right there. Hey, the Clark County Sheriff's Department's 10-8 this morning. They are wide awake and on the shift this morning.
A hard-working group right there.
Good morning. Everything was safe and quiet, as a matter of fact, all through Clark County last night.
Well, Harold was on patrol again.
Harold must have been, because it was just like this all night. You could hear crickets down in Shibuda. So
we did have 17 penalties and 100 and something yards with 2 turnovers.
Well, there you go. Had a little issues going on there, didn't you?
Yeah, we did.
The weekend. Can you believe tomorrow is going to be October for all of us?
October. The good thing about October?
What?
That always brings in Sukalina Fire and Rescue's annual fish fry.
When is that?
It's coming up the 11th.
Well, we need to come to that.
Second Saturday, gonna be goody.
Now, y'all's is really, really good.
We have a secret recipe that we use, chicken or fish, whichever one. And
is it the same recipe for both?
Same recipe? No, we don't do the same recipe for both. The chicken that comes already breaded.
There you go. It is great. If you've never tried their fish, that's what I get every year, and we love it. So October 11th.
October 11th, and we don't charge a set price. Come up there if you want to give us $5. You want to give us $3. You want to give us $10. You want to give us 100? We'll take 100. But it's donation only. Come in and get a plate. Yeah.
Well, I can't believe, and we may now see more happen with this. Did you hear what happened yesterday?
Vaguely heard it, and I hadn't looked at anything.
Somebody is without $24 million this morning. And Facebook, I think, had to pay, what newspaper had? The YouTube turned Donald Trump's page off on YouTube because they didn't agree with his political views when he was running for president. They have now asked to settle for $24 million. He sued them. It wasn't right to silence. But here's the thing. You think about everybody that was a conservative that had their pages turned off. Yeah. Facebook, can they not also sue? Because it was not right.
Maybe this set of precedents that now, if you are a social media platform and you are open to allow people to put their life out there, you can't censor that life unless it's harmful to someone.
Correct. That's what I was going to say.
You've got your limits, but your political beliefs should not take part in any decision whether you're on that platform or not.
$24 million is what they'll have to pay. It wasn't right. It shouldn't have never happened. Facebook did it. And Twitter was the change after Elon bought it. Twitter was the first that got him.
Yeah, and made a big deal out of it.
Oh, yeah. So that has happened. To my knowledge, no other president or big political candidate has that ever happened to before. But I saw it happen to the average guy. And it could be over anything. If you didn't like the COVID vaccine, they shut you down, turned off everything. Anything. You couldn't even hardly say the word.
No. That was a big no.
We need to get back to being America again.
It happened real big. A lot of people got thrown off when it came to Obamacare, too, if you remember.
Yeah, sure did.
So people who are against something seems to be the ones who get penalized.
I do remember when that stuff rolled out, they said it doesn't matter. Whatever doctor you got now, you'll be able to use it. And it sounded so good. It did.
We have to pass the bill to see what's in it.
That's never a good idea.
Oh, man.
We had anything locally done that way?
Not that I know
Are
of.
you sure? I'm not so sure about that, Odie. Kelly Clarkson is returning to her talk show. 2 months. She's been gone for 2 months. If you remember, her ex-husband passed away.
No, I did not know that.
And so she's back on the show now. She's just now making her return. They'd gotten a divorce.
Yeah.
And I want to say he passed away of cancer. It was Reba's
ex-husband's son or something
stepson.
like that. Stepson, yeah.
He's 48, died of cancer. And she was having to pay him a large sum each month.
Yeah, like a couple, like $100,000 or something.
Yeah. What man is ever paid by...
A month?
I only know 2. I knew somebody else that got money from the wife.
I don't know what that's like.
Well, she was guilty.
Oh.
She wasn't going to win in court.
Well,
Things happen, don't they?
things happen.
We'll leave it at that there. Let's see what else is going on here. If you're someone who takes out your spouse and you get away with it, it's probably not smart to do it to the next guy that you marry.
Is that one of those red flags that they wave,
Then they call Clayton and they go, Clayton, what would you do? And he goes, I'd go exhume them.
We'll go get them if you want to.
And the next thing you know, there's a big investigation. You're probably going to spend the rest of your life in jail. But this is not the first time that I've seen stuff like this. I've seen other cases through the years of people who put just a teeny bit of poison in their spouse's food. If you don't like them, divorce them. Or just move out. If you can't decide on a divorce, just separate.
Yeah.
Don't hurt nobody.
Yeah. I mean, at least you'll have the rest of your life in freedom.
What was funny, I was with Joe down at SMI yesterday, and he and I were talking at the counter. And somebody's name was brought up. I won't say their name. And he brought up a young lady. So I pulled up her Facebook, and we were looking to see if she was married. And then after we got to the 5th marriage, the wedding dress, we couldn't decide if she was married or she was dating. And I said, Joe, we just got to quit this. I said, I don't care how pretty she is. There's something wrong here.
Somebody, somewhere, is tired of her crap.
I'm telling you, but they were all pretty white wedding gowns. They just had a different inserted man in it.
Well, there could be circumstances.
Well, tell me this: if you've been married 5, do you delete the pictures of your first 4 marriages so you don't make that 5th old boy look bad?
That'd probably be smart.
Okay, I'm just saying, but it was swipe.
I just go through it, delete.
Oh, look who made it to this wedding.
Yeah, look at here. Oh, that's the whole wedding party of all of them.
We'll be right back. Make sure to get your birthdays to us. We're going to get into headlines of what went on locally yesterday. A lot of things went on there. We'll tell you all about them on the way.
Are home problems turning your life upside down? Trust Heblon Heating and Air Conditioning to save the day. We can keep you comfortable with special savings for your home, like up to $3,000 off new HVAC systems or a tune-up for just $69. Keep the power on with a generator. Get $200 off installs and 0% financing for 60 months. We do it all at Heblon Heating and Air Conditioning and offer financing options for any repair or installation. Call for a free quote or visit us online at HeblonHeatingandCooling.com.
For over 40 years, you've been able to count on Watt Equipment in DeKalb, Mississippi. They've got your Massey Ferguson's brand new 23 up to 135 horse cab and air tractors. They've got all your hay equipment needs, all your bush hogs. If your tractor needs it, they got it. Also remember, they service all makes and models, whether it's green, orange, blue, red, or yellow. They can get your parts in, they can do your service on your equipment. Don't forget Watt Equipment, DeKalb, Mississippi.
Collinsville, Mr. Discount Drugs, your local pharmacy and gift shop, thanks you for your continued support. Whether you shop with us in-store, through our app, over the phone, or in our drive-thru, our team will provide the best personalized customer service experience you expect from your local pharmacy. When you call or message us, you are promptly greeted by the Mr. Discount team that's ready to help. When you choose our pharmacy, you're choosing a locally owned pharmacy that cares about you and your community. Collinsville, Mr. Discount Drugs, makes a difference.
H&H Residential of Meridian is your #1 carpet and flooring store. If you've been thinking of a new look for your home or office, call for a free estimate or consultation. H&H can install or you can do it yourself. H&H has all of your design needs from color, style, and texture. If you can dream it, H&H can make it a reality. Come see the large selection of hardwood flooring, laminate, vinyl, and even carpet. H&H Residential of Meridian, open Monday through Friday, 9 to 4, 321 Hawkins Crossing Road. Call Rosemary anytime, 601-462-9541.
Okay, here you are. Some of that wedding stuff sure is funny there.
Yeah.
We're not sure. We found out yesterday another divorce is coming, and maybe she caught on she was married to a midget.
Maybe so.
She is towering as we look at this. This is from Daily Mail. Keith Urban is going to be, I think he called it off, did he not?
I don't know.
You're supposed to be on Hollywood Reporter.
Yeah, and
Nicole Kidman is, didn't she play Catwoman or something?
no, that was Halle Berry played Catwoman.
What did she play? She done something that was big.
She played. She was a crazy woman in one movie.
Well, I bet he would say she is now.
And then she played in Days of Thunder.
Oh, she was the one dressed as a cop?
No, she was the nurse.
Okay.
Or the doctor
Okay, yeah.
that ended up dating, what's his name?
Yeah. Let's see here if we can figure out what she's actually done here. Here's Wikipedia.
Wikipedia.
Yep. Let's see here. It says that she's Brush. I never heard of that one. Days of Thunder, Far Away, Batman Forever. Look at that. Was I right or what?
All right, that wasn't Catwoman.
Batman, so she was Catwoman.
No, she was something to do with plants, I think.
Okie dokie there. I'm looking down this.
She may have been Catwoman in that one.
And I could be wrong.
All right, I'm being told that you're right. She did play Catwoman. Okay.
Look, never doubt the cowboy hat.
All right. Yep. She was also that too. I'll be darned.
Odie, as I look down this, she's been in a lot of things, but only 2 of those have I ever heard of. Batman and then Days of Thunder. I don't.
There was.
As you look at those.
There was.
You ever heard of the Golden Compass? I ain't either.
I've heard of it, but I've never seen it.
Australia. Boy, she had a bad haircut there.
Oh, yeah.
And then the list goes on of all of those there.
She was in something, I can't remember. We watched it not too long ago. And
that looks like that was very boring. My Life with Michael Keaton. Yeah, that had to be horribly boring. We're going to go ahead and call that a chick flick without even seeing it. Yeah. Portrait of a Lady. I don't know none of these.
She was an author in something, and she had a kind of backwards family, and they lived high on the hog. I don't know exactly why I watched it. Well, I do, because it was a murder mystery type.
Oh, I thought you was going to say because she was pretty. Is this a movie? The Others? Was Colton put that up there? Was that a movie she was into?
I don't know. Eyes Wide Shut.
Huh. I've heard
Did she play an Aquaman?
Huh. Practical Magic, don't know that one.
I remember the name on that one, Robin, but that's it. Aquaman. Huh. Well, I'll be darned.
Huh. Well, there you go. So, but they are 19 years. That kind of shocked me. I thought they would stay together. It's getting a long way. It's getting down to where George, who's married to his wife forever, and Alan, who's might have had a bump, but it all worked out. It's very few that stay.
Yeah.
So there you go. Now, as we get into some local headlines, let's discuss a few of these. This is one of the most dangerous things that can happen to law enforcement.
Oh, I know where you're going with this right here.
And let's just go ahead and jump into this. This is the home that in Neshoba County. As you can see, it looks kind of peaceful there. Not a lot going on until you get into the deeper story here. That is gunfire. Deputies were called to this home for a domestic situation, Odie, and he commenced a shooting at the sheriff's department.
Not a smart thing to do.
At the end, after Gator wrestler showed up there, dropped his gun and come on out, was taken into custody without incident. Somehow or another, in that hail of bullets, as we look at all of this, no one was injured. It's a miracle there.
That is, it's not a real smart thing to do.
It was the 10,000 block of Road 848. Began just a little after 3 o'clock yesterday afternoon. as I said, no injuries with that. The standoff ended peacefully in him leaving in handcuffs. They didn't have to evacuate the neighborhood. A lot of times that does happen when things get that serious, but a tough one there.
Yeah.
And as always, we got the information as quickly as we could there for people that were in those areas to know what's happening. Always important to know that. We had an injury last night, Odie, one of our local volunteer firemen.
Oh.
Now, it would either be, I don't know which one they were from, if it was Lauderdale, if it was Center Ridge, but they had responded to a brush fire that was near Lauderdale, headed toward the Cuba Road, and they fell in a hole and were hurt. Metro was called to the scene. It's nothing serious, but they did have a minor injury, and they showed up. And let's just take a look here at what was going on.
I knew they were going to a brush fire. Man, I hate that.
And that's where it all happened there, near Lauderdale. There is they got the fire extinguished, and again, no major injuries, but always still scary when a volunteer gets hurt trying to do something.
Yeah, it really is.
Another big thing that went on last night was I got word, and I actually called you and asked you what you knew about it. We had an 11-year-old girl that went missing, and then as I got deeper into it, it ended up being she had run away. She was last seen right around Don P's when it all happened. That's what her mother said. As I spoke to the Meridian Police Department, we would learn more about this of what she was wearing. She was gray shorts with the tights underneath them, and a description of there. And as we put that out, the Meridian Police Department started getting phone calls, and she was found roughly about 2 hours later near Sawashi Courts. You got downtown here, and this would be over back behind the Sheriff's Department, back in that direction toward heading west. So she made a little bit of a travel there, walking and getting away. God bless it, her mother was scared to death.
High presence. I went down and participated and helped, and we rode around looking, trying to locate her. Thank goodness she was found. When you hear 11 years old,
yep, that's different.
It kind of gets you. It doesn't matter if they ran away or what. 11 years old. First thing pops in my mind is my granddaughter. And I said, I got to go.
Makes sense.
It's something else.
And there are a lot of, right now, until we get some rain, watch what you, like I got a bunch of boxes piled up that I have not burned yet. Be careful, anything you burn. You've seen that pile, haven't you? It keeps growing. It's been going on a month.
I got one too. But I'm scared to burn. It's not real good right now.
And, I talked to somebody yesterday who had explained to their daughter not to start a fire, and they did anyway.
You know it's not safe when Ann's not burning out there.
She may have contributed the gas to this fire in Clark County. It wouldn't go out.
She's not burning in her house. She's going somewhere else now.
5 gas cans she donated to that. But at the end of the day, it was, like an old tree trunk caught on fire. And no matter what you done, it wouldn't go out.
Oh, yeah.
They will not. So we urge you triple to be careful with what you do with fire right now until we get some rain in the area there.
Lots of it. Not just a little rain for half a day. A lot of rain.
We'll be right back.
For something as vital as your eyes, you should have your lenses and contacts made with the utmost care and precision. And that's what Grayson Optical does on 24th Avenue. Since 1996, Grayson Optical's mission has been to provide Meridian and surrounding areas with quality eye care products. That's why we're locally owned and operated. And don't forget, custom-made sunglasses like Costa for your eyes only. When you need to see clearly, Grayson Optical. 2021 24th Avenue, Meridian. 601-693-6374.
Hi folks, Paul Brown with Dixie Buildings. We're here to take care of all your building needs for your personal and your business needs. That includes portable buildings, carports, sheds. Don't forget your hunting camps are coming in. You can start out with our 8x10s. If we cannot haul it, we can build it for you on site. We have 2 locations, one on Highway 19 South and our home office just around the corner on Long Creek Road. Just give us a call at 601-483-4943.
Advanced Auto Glass by Joey can handle all your windshield repair and replacement needs. Service work is guaranteed and covered by warranty. Our technicians are professional, auto glass trained, and have over 100 years of combined experience. Advanced Auto Glass by Joey utilizes in-house calibrations for vehicle safety systems. Most insurances are accepted, and reliable mobile service is available in surrounding areas. Keep cars cool and secure with custom tinting, side mirror replacement, and AquaPal windshield wipers. There's one clear choice in auto glass repair. Advanced Auto Glass by Joey.
Welcome back. I'm your friend Scotty Ray, along with Odie, and I got a complaint to make to management. My coffee tastes weird.
So y'all know we've complained and we've had to do some voodoo work on these coffee machines every morning, and Angie come in here finally and yanked this thing out last week. And so since I missed yesterday, I didn't have a chance to play. You push the go button and you get gone.
Yeah, and I was getting I'm going to have to go dig my coffee pot that was not working correctly out of the trash.
They picked it up.
But Odie, it had just the right amount for me.
Well, we got to learn what button up there is.
And I learned the amount of creamer to put in to where it always had that good flavor. Woo, doggy. This will make the 5 hairs on my chest stand up.
Well, we just need to add more creamer. What about the sugar content?
It's tart. You know how you'll make you slap your leg and go...
Like Thumper?
Yeah, I feel like that this morning. Hubba, hubba, hubba.
You ought to try some of my coffee.
I ain't getting near your 50 Quaker State oil coffee that you got over there. I know better.
Oh, that's some good stuff.
We had a structure fire in Clark County yesterday on County Road 371. They even got Lauderdale to come help out with that as well. It was one of those 4 to 5 volunteer fire departments arrived for that.
Wow, man.
We had another issue in Neshoba County.
I'm glad that wasn't here.
As we had, and it had just enough to keep traffic flowing until a wrecker got there on scene. Here we go. This is Neshoba County. Look at this, Odie. Logs everywhere. Driver made it out. See, there had just enough room to get a car by.
Hey, you need to put some stuff out there they're just continually to spread that fuel. I'm dealing with enough fuel right now on the ground. I don't need anything extra.
Yeah, you got a little bit there, don't you? That shows you just what they went through there. Again, Neshoba County, this would be Highway 19 North there at the River Flats area is where that happened. So if you were in the area, you were probably bogged down for a little while there in traffic and couldn't quite get to where you needed to go quickly.
Yeah, those are some tough situations, and once you get the logs off the trailer and the truck overturned and out of the way, now you got to clean up the logs.
Is that a tennis shoe?
You run slap out of it. I got to get out of here.
Yeah. That's tennis shoe there. My oh my. Yeah, I bet that was the worst roller coaster ride you ever been on in your life. So that was one of the things. Also, we got a report yesterday, if you remember, toward the end of the show, about a school bus in Newton County being involved in an accident. And yes, it was a school bus involved. Now, let me explain what happened. They were meeting, and the two sideswiped each other. It was a Jeep and a school bus. There were no children on the school bus. Inside the Jeep was a juvenile, though, and the juvenile was hurt. They were non-life-threatening. We don't know how serious, but the word that I got, it was not life-threatening. But both vehicles then went off into the woods. This would be near Conahatta, where the sideswiping happened, and off in the bushes they ran. And fortunately, it wasn't a busload of kids. Our hearts go out to the little youngster there that was in the Jeep. A Jeep doesn't stand a chance upside a bus. It's a little bit bigger there.
And not one of those. That's one of those 84 passenger buses. They're a little bit bigger, a little bit more stout.
What was that song years ago we used to ain't gonna bump with no big fat woman no more? You remember that? Don't be bumping with no school bus.
Yeah, don't do that.
That would probably be labeled politically incorrect today, wouldn't it?
Ain't no probably.
You remember
That went down with Sanford and Son. and Blazing Saddles, and
that was a good song, though.
It was a good song, but it's not on rotation.
He was out on Saturday night, and it was "I Ain't Gonna Bump with No Big Fat Woman." I ain't heard that in years.
I ain't neither, and that come to your mind.
I don't know why. It was just sideswiping.
It was the bumping that was going on.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
Wanda says she loves her 1 cup every morning there of her coffee there.
Arnold, I'm with you. Oh, no. He says 5 cups a year. No.
That's it?
No. Oof. I do that a day.
Yeah. All of us do. We got a habit.
Yeah. Now Les showed up on that scene yesterday while we was working, and he got out of his patrol car and had a cup of coffee. Now, I'm not talking about, if you see me, I might have a cup like this right here. You know, one of them that's got a top on it, maybe. No, He gets out with a cup like you.
Who's this?
And Leslie.
Oh, okay.
And I said, well, you just brought that from home. You was in a hurry. So he drank it, and I saw him. He drank it all. He went back to his car, and just a minute later, he came back and had another cup of coffee.
We had a thermos in there.
And Wayne said, you got a coffee pot? And he goes, yep. And I said, this new vehicle might have to have a coffee pot in the back of.
But you remember the old thermoses that you could tote to take a licking and keep on ticking?
Yeah, plaid ones.
What was the brand?
Thermos?
Thermos, okay. That was kind of not smart asking that, wasn't it? But they could take a dent and still be good.
But if you hit it just right, it would shatter that glass on the inside. But yeah. Man.
We had I got questioned on this early Sunday morning, and I didn't have the details yet. I did see video. I knew that it happened, but I didn't have the details, and I got those yesterday afternoon. As we go to I-59 near Hattiesburg, it was tragedy, and there's no other way to word this, Odie, as we pull this up. The loss of life is never good. As we go to this, the victim has been identified as Andreas Domingo, 27. He was a Hispanic male from Hattiesburg, and basically, if I'm not mistaken, it was his brother or a cousin that was driving, I believe brother.
Wow.
And at some point, he just jumped out of the car while it was moving down the interstate. Once he went in the roadway, he was struck by several cars. I'm not sure they knew what they struck, and they continued on. After the MHP got there, they investigated. No one was around that actually struck him. The brother was, but he wasn't. Heartfelt prayers for that.
Man,
we don't know the reasoning why he done that. We had that happen in Meridian a few years ago. A passenger that just opened the door.
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember that.
Yep.
It's sad.
Yes, it is.
Is there probably more than we know? Absolutely. We don't know, and we're not going to get into private lies, but sad day for that family. They're dealing with a loss that I don't know how you deal with that. I don't either. I just that's tough, man. So keep them in your thoughts and your prayers there as you go about your day there. But yesterday, we got a little bit more footage of this, of what was going on at Southeast. At first, when we talked about the wreck near Southeast, our first thoughts were it was children going to the school.
Yep.
But it ended up being 2 adult males that were involved in 2 different vehicles that struck one another. Here's what the scene looked out yesterday morning. As you'll see one off in the bushes there. There's one of them there.
Ooh.
And then we had, if you remember, and I cut this out here to the left here, it was one person ejected from their car.
Man.
He was still sitting there. He was okay. No non-life threatening. Are they all sore this morning? I bet you they are.
Yeah.
But no loss of life. And as you had pointed out, I think yesterday we had an accident there a few years ago that took the life of someone who was a coach there.
Mm-hmm.
So it ended well is the best way to put that, isn't it?
Definitely. You can get over soreness.
Yeah.
They
may have to drag your legs for a couple months.
Yeah. You might be hurting. But,
I don't know if you saw the, remember Keanu Reeves, Mr.
Yeah.
Who, and John Wick.
John Wick, awesome show.
He pulled up, he got something hurting him. He pulled up to get out, and all the cameras are there, and he had to slide off the seat to stand up. You know, he didn't put his leg down. He slid off the back seat with both legs touched the ground, and then he grabbed the door and pulled himself up. So he done something. He is not Billy Bob as he is in those movies of John Wick.
Well, now I think he's making another movie.
That may have been what it was.
He may have gotten hurt because I don't think he does all of his stunts, but I think he does a lot of his own stunts.
No word yet if a woman in a frying pan was involved in this.
He wouldn't have been limping. He'd been swole up on one side.
Ooh, women have a way of straightening things out, don't they?
Tonk.
Yeah. They will. Well, we had a situation, and let me describe it. Let's say that you're across from Dairy Queen.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, you know where the fire station number 5 is.
Yeah.
It is 4:57, almost 5 a.m., and you start hearing someone hollering outside. Then they start, you know, the garage doors where the fire trucks roll out?
Yep.
Well, Mike Ted's got to go make a purchase today because they commenced to beating on the window there and commenced to beating on it till the window broke out, which got the firemen's attention. They went ahead and called the Meridian Police Department. After they arrived there, Metro was called, check them out there, and they had a warrant. It was a misdemeanor for trespassing somewhere else. So they got a little ride there, and they were checked out. But we got to buy some glass there for the guys there, so it won't rain on them when it eventually does.
Yeah, I'd put a plastic bag over it.
I can see it now.
Look, y'all know if you got a warrant. And if you got a warrant, don't do stupid stuff. Because they're going to call the police and then they're going to run your background.
That's correct.
You know if you got a warrant. If you think you might have one, you probably got one. Be cautious.
There you are.
You got to be smart nowadays, you know. Since common sense is out.
It is.
You got to have some smarts. Used to, common sense would get you by, not anymore.
Let me see. It seemed like there was another little situation that I had.
Movies aren't real. No, they're not. But they do some stupid stuff that'll still get them hurt.
I won't tell everything that I know about this yet, but if you leave employment somewhere, midnight is not the time to go back to get what you consider your personal possessions from the company.
You should have took it with you when you left.
Correct. It did not work out so well overnight for somebody who was, let's say, on the Highway 39 bypass, who went on down to the motel after retrieving what they thought was theirs.
Oh.
And running at the security guard ain't smart either.
No.
They got a ride also.
Well, they don't have to worry about the hotel bed being comfortable. There's 3 odds and a cot with this guy.
Well, there you go. Again, we go back to Odie's decision there of making smart decisions.
It's tough. It's tough. But hey.
I even might have heard the name Whiskey 3 was near there. And if Whiskey 3 is near there...
Yeah, he's got a companion.
He's got that little thing that you go... And it goes from 0 to what?
1.8, you know...
Is it 0.08 that you should...
0.08 is what you don't want to see.
Okay. But he was on scene. I don't know whether or not... I'm pretty sure it was, but...
We're going to go out on a limb.
That black and white, when he shows up, it ain't good.
No. It's not a good sight.
The best that there is.
Yes, he
even
is.
Took a bullet one time.
Yes, he did.
Great guy there.
Good guy.
But the things that go on after dark that make you go...
Things that make you go,
That's right. Hey, we got to brag on somebody.
Oh, man, talk about a sheriff. It's always out there doing stuff.
Absolutely there. He had Elizabeth Jones join him yesterday. We did a story on this, and she rode with him everywhere he went yesterday. This was job shadowing in Newton County, and she got to ride along and find out what the high sheriff does every day.
I bet she's going to be able to do the best report out of anybody.
Because she
ride with him.
She got to talk to me like 3 to 5 times yesterday. It was Joedy, what's going on here? He kept going. It's just Scotty Ray again.
It'd be all right.
But a big thank you for him doing that. That means a lot there to teach children of what's up and coming.
It really does, and to show that being with a cop and seeing what they do puts another perspective on who they are. Because first and foremost, they're a person. They're a mother, a father, a brother, a sister, a mama, daddy, husband, wife, whatever. Not just a police officer.
Right.
And it just shows what kind of people they really are. And Joedy is truly a number one man.
And Odie tried to go that extra mile also. He wanted the girl from the truck stop wanted to do a ride along, and well, your wife didn't see it as well as.
No, we put that sign up there, no lizards allowed.
On a hot day chasing crime in Meridian, to make a man thirsty, there's no better way than an ice-cold Coca-Cola to quench your thirst.
Or an ice-cold Diet Coke if you prefer that flavor.
No matter where you're at, stop by a local store and support that store and Meridian Coca-Cola. They're supporting us every day.
At the Back Porch, we're bringing families back together for fun, food, and all the things you love to enjoy around your home. Everything starts with a great grill, cookware, and accessories. Add in locally sourced meat and dairy, frozen vegetables and casseroles, and over 500 brands of spices and sauces. Relax in our chairs, swings, and daybeds and have fun with our cornhole boards. From animal print coolers to authentic Louis Vuitton purses, we have what you need. When you see the big chair, you've made it to the Back Porch.
At Pettit Jewelers in Philadelphia, Mississippi, trust Nicole with your priceless heirloom jewelry. With generations of refined expertise, she ensures your cherished pieces are meticulously cared for. Pettit Jewelers, Philadelphia.
Our local headlines are brought to you by the Rock House Gun and Pawn.
Judy joining us from Demopolis, Alabama. Salute.
And we got Jesse out there in Tampa, Florida, joining us. Jesse, be careful out there. He's a trucker. Go to church with him and fight fires with him. Number one guy, him and his brothers and everybody else. Brother's the chief out there. His other brothers out at Martin. Good guys, good family. And be careful out there, brother, on the highway. Make a safe trip. See you this weekend.
I never got an answer. There's a few times that I never get an answer of whatever it is. But I even called Joedy back. I said, hey, y'all got something going on in Newton County I need to know about? And he called, and he couldn't come up with anything. But we know that it was going on.
Yeah.
This is looking west out of Meridian toward Newton County. Now, let me click on this. I had lots of calls about this, but I'm pretty sure that's a far.
That's a far. That's a dead giveaway.
I have no clue if anybody happens to know what that was yesterday. We never got an answer on it. But you could see it at Collinsville very easily, anywhere from down near the truck stop. Looking west, you could see it. But it was smoke of some sort. Maybe possibly a controlled burn, but I never got the actual confirmation on that.
It's kind of hard sometimes to find out when these big companies go in and burn. It's like they keep that a secret. How you gonna keep that a secret? Everybody can see it for miles.
Absolutely.
But it is what it is.
That's what was going on there. Jackie, they'll be back on Friday. To my knowledge, Julia is going to be gracing us with her company again this week.
Oh.
She's supposed to be back in from Nolans.
She's going to be back. Nolans.
Oh, she was in Hottie Toddy.
She was in Hottie Toddy land this week. She's probably in Nolans this week.
She's trying to get there, if she ain't there already there.
Yeah, look at that. Fort Wayne. Good morning, Jason. Yeah,
ooh, Fort Wayne, that's nice. Nice.
Yeah.
Look, we can't. When
somebody from Maine? Arnold, I missed them from Maine. Good morning. Thank you for joining in. Man, that's a long way up there.
That's up past West Virginia.
Yeah, they got them crabs up that way. I mean, lobsters. Yeah.
Beautiful country. When someone gets hurt in our community, especially in the South, they pull together to help someone. And the story that we tell is the teacher who fell through the ceiling of a house in the attic and fell through the sheetrock, fell 10 feet to the ground, was badly injured, had to be flown by helicopter. And the community yesterday came together at New Hope Baptist Church in the Clarkdale community to sell chicken and also fish plates. That's what I bought.
Yep.
And the goal was originally 500. They surpassed 1,000 plates that were sold as we look at this, Odie. That was just absolutely wonderful. We had kids that came out to help out. They helped. Look at them plates.
All there.
Yeah.
And all packed up. She's double happy for her husband, Tony, with the Sheriff's Department. Been supporting our country with the military, and he's been gone 5.5 months, and he came home yesterday. So I know Brittany is happy that he's back home and having a good time, but she was out working hard for.
Well, she's a talker too.
sister.
Don't let her ever think that she's not good at
Well,
interviews.
everybody in that Spears group's over there.
Man.
Scott and Miss Bobby, and that's Big Mama and Big Daddy.
I don't know where you know these names from. Big Mama says.
Yeah, and everybody listens too. Great family, and I know they want to say thank you to each and every person, not just the ones who are supporting with financial or something, but just the prayers. Continue those prayers as Rachel pulls through this, and it's looking better every day. Still going to be a long time, but great family over there, and them two kiddos are.
It was a crowd there. Cameron Lee was a prancing around, and I was going to take Cameron's picture, and he slipped away from me. I was trying to ask.
Yeah, I see who you hugged up to.
Well, we were going to get a picture, and Cameron broke loose and got away from me. And we caught the sheriff there. He got something to eat. And it was a lot of people of every walk of life that you could imagine showed up for that. So, again, we want to say thank you from the bottom of our hearts of everybody who did pitch in and do something extra special there.
Yeah.
Listen, we already talked about him and what they did there. Let's see here. Hey, missing pup.
Uh-oh.
I don't know, but I think he ate something. He's licking
them chops, isn't he?
I got to have a long talk with Ellie when I get back. She's normally trying to wake me up way too early, and this morning she didn't wake me up. She was over there snoring.
You must have fed her too much tonight. I'm 494 in Timber Cove. Honey, if you watching, go outside and see if you see this puppy dog around.
Ain't nothing like your pups, y'all.
No, it's not. Oh. Yep.
Jackie says Miss Bobby goes to her church.
Good deal.
And I saw Miss Bobby dance at Greg's daughter's wedding. That girl can throw down.
Yeah. See, look at Miss. I can't talk bad about Miss Ann now.
Well, she was trying to tell me that you were good.
I was. Yeah. I am.
I'm pretty sure she had 5 gas cans in her truck.
Was she headed west?
she was identified as that neighbor who accidentally starts fires.
Yeah.
We'll be right back. American Portable Buildings not only has buildings, but they also have trailers. They're budget friendly, 0 down, no credit check. Come take advantage of these savings today. Take a look at all they have to offer. If it's a trailer you need, they have them from 12-foot to 16-foot to 18-foot, even car haulers. If you're tired of having to borrow a trailer every time you need one, see them today. Call 601-693-6200 or drop by for a visit at 4838 Old Homestead Road in Meridian. Grass cutting season is here, and if you need a new lawnmower, drop in and visit our friends at Freeman Tractor on Highway 494. If you've got a big yard with acres and acres to mow, they have size yard you have. Freeman Tractor has the lawnmower that fits you and your budget. From 48-inch all the way up to 60, or the X-Mark lawnmower. Plenty of these to choose from. Also, they carry a complete line of LS tractors. Come by for a test drive today. Financing available. Visit our friends at Freeman Tractor, Highway 494. Rockhouse Gun and Pound, located at 5430 Highway 19 North, is ready for spring. From weed eaters to push and riding lawnmowers, and one of the largest selections you'll find in chainsaws, along with power tools and generators for backup power. Maybe you're in the market for a TV or maybe a guitar. And not to mention a large selection of diamond rings and Louis Vuitton purses. The Rockhouse Gun and Pawn even has a private lobby for your pawns for confidentiality. Visit them today, Highway 19 North, Rockhouse Gun and Pawn. Welcome back, your friend Scotty. The outtakes, I'm telling you. Whoo, yeah, doggy, as Jed would say.
If we could
welcome.
just sell some of that, we'd be all right, wouldn't we?
I'm your friend Scotty Ray. This is Odie as we start up on a day that's nice outside. We'll hit 90 before this afternoon stops. No rain in the forecast whatsoever. Enjoy yourself.
Dry.
We've mentioned in the past over the last few weeks that we've got problems going on out in Nevada. Tourism is really cut back when it comes to Vegas, going to Las Vegas.
Yeah.
The second city that we're hearing that people are backing away from, tourism down 50%, Odie. Guess where it is?
It's got to be somewhere in California.
Hollywood is where we go. Less and less people are going.
Well, it's because they can't walk.
Yeah, the pictures that we see, and this becomes a part of it. Let me show you. This is from Daily Mail. Far too often you see that on the streets and on the sidewalks. And whether a politician tries to tell you, that's okay, walk around it, they're not going to hurt you. As Americans, nobody wants to walk around that or see that in a city that's supposed to represent America. And it is affecting the pocketbooks of Californians now.
Yeah. I mean, I truly do pray for those on the streets. And I truly have feelings for those who are out there.
There's the Hollywood Walk of Fame. That's not what you want. You go there to see the Hollywood Walk of Fame, not step around somebody with a stolen buggy.
But 90%, and that's lenient, 90% are out there by choice.
That's correct.
And choice only. We have places right here in Meridian that they could go and sleep and stay and get out of the woods and get off of the sidewalks. But they will not conform to the rules. No drinking, no drugs, no out all night, no partying, none of that. You've got to be in by a certain time. You got to be sober, and there's help there. But 90% don't want the help. They want to live out there, and they don't care. It doesn't matter what your city looks like. It does not bother them.
Ain't that pretty?
Man, and what they doing with a hook in the water? And we're up here.
Sunrise picture. We'll get that up here. I love sunrise pictures. It's absolutely gorgeous there.
But so I don't. If that fella right there with a wheelbarrow, don't go around him. Run slap over him with that wheelbarrow. After the second time, he'll move his dadgum legs. Put some dirt in there.
They're going to get you.
Run him over.
Hey, here's what we never do at this show. As you'll see, like, I think USA Today and like Fox and Friends. I watched Fox and Friends last week. They were all trying to throw a baseball and hit something. Well, we never do that here. There's a reason. Manhattan, they did a live thing where they were all going to do pull-ups.
Yeah, okay.
She fell face first. Kind of hurt her there, Odie.
I mean, I felt it.
Yeah. Sometimes it's just best to say no. Like I keep getting asked to do these dunking booths. Not gonna happen.
Well, that's not because somebody's throwing something at you. It's because you ain't getting in that water.
I ain't getting in the water. Trust me. A man's got to know his limitations in life. I know mine. Do you know yours? I do.
I think we ought to make it interesting when Michael Ted gets in there. If we get a sponsorship from the ice plant and half that water and half that ice.
Now, he has done it before. I watched him go under 3-4 times there, and I thought, bless your heart.
But you need somebody that's going to sit there and talk dirty to these folks. Not dirty, but talk at them and get them off their game, make them mad while they're sitting there trying to throw that ball. You know. You got to talk smack, I guess you can say.
And he's good at that.
And he's good at talking smack.
I knew your mama.
She couldn't throw either.
Your mama is so ugly. I feel horrible about this, that anybody would think it's okay to do this. Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. And I don't quite understand it. Let me tell you the name of it. Pennsylvania United Chinese Coalition. They are going to raise a Chinese flag on American soil to support man.
It'd be a cold day.
And you know where?
Before another country's flag on United States American soil ever goes up above an American flag.
Well, they're going to do it, and there's been complaints to the mayor of Pennsylvania. I don't understand why you would want to do that. we'll see how this turns out.
And if you don't, as the governor of that state and as the mayor of that state, if you don't put a stop of it, both of you is cowards. Get up there and quit this crap. This is America, and you don't allow another country's flag on top of ours.
No, sir.
Or it's time for you to walk out your door and leave your business because you took an oath, and it's your American oath.
You would almost think that a higher power could step in and stop it. Christina wants to know about this. I do know this is going to happen. The candy crawl in Meridian. I don't have the date. I know it's coming. It's in October, and maybe on a Saturday. Am I right?
Well, let's see. Let's pull some of this up.
The time is going to be 1 to 4 in the afternoon. I know that much. Is maybe this.
All right, so Halloween is actually on a Friday this year. So
is it?
It's not going to be anything off. They'll probably do something like 7 to 10. Curfew's at 10, so 7 to 10. Well, I would say maybe.
What is? But do you know which day we're going to have
the candy crawl? I'm not sure. We'll get that girl to tell us about it. I'm sure she's up with it.
Let me just glance here real quick. I'm not real sure. We do have the homecoming parade before long from Meridian High coming up.
Homecoming.
That's usually a big deal there.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. A lot of people come home for the Meridian homecoming.
Yeah, I don't have this yet. We'll as soon as we get that, we'll post that and let you know more about it there.
Yes.
Lots of things going on in the community there.
I was going to go to this ACES. Do you have ACES pulled up?
I can get it.
Where, and they may have something like that.
Yeah. They had the festival. Full Moon is coming up.
Oh, that's this weekend. That's this Friday.
Yeah. They ain't got nothing about the candy crawl yet.
Nothing about the candy crawl yet. So
we can get you a hat like that, though. You just name it, Odie. We'll get you one.
2 of them. Candy crawls on the 23rd we're getting, Joe. Thank you.
Okay. So, that's the weekend before.
Yep. And then Union Baptist Church going to have something the 26th at 4 p.m.
And as always, if you've got a fall festival coming up at a church, please let us know. If you're doing trunk or treat, no word yet if Mississippi Highway Patrol. I'm sure they will.
They do it every year. Russell Fire Department does something every year. Now, also,
bring MPD to do anything? No, got canceled once or twice.
And they may do it this year. But we got something coming up. Need to find because it may be coming up this weekend. But there's a haunted house coming into the future.
Oh yeah, with Jimmy Rogers.
What the Bailey Haunted House?
Oh, forgot about that one. Jimmy Rogers is doing one too.
Yes, they are. The haunted thing. We need to find out, do a haunted tour, and go between the two. So definitely, both of those are great causes. The Jimmy Rogers Museum. And
we've got the perfect witch if you'd like to rent her from us.
If she's ever here, she's always.
I was talking about Shirley. Oh. She ain't got to put a wig on.
It wasn't me.
All she's lacking is that pointy hat.
Think Julia let her borrow one.
Oh, have mercy. More to come. Scotty Ray and Odie is this morning is well underway.
When your AC goes out, your sink leaks, or your breakers are tripping, you need help fast from someone you can trust. That's why we work hard to have the fastest service times and the most knowledgeable technicians in Central Mississippi. Our promise to you, at your door in under 24. So don't wait days for others to show up. Call Environment Masters for hassle-free plumbing, electrical, and AC at your door in under 24, because it's not cool to make you wait.
The Precast Group, offering you the best selection when it comes to a storm shelter. Located on 145 South in Meridian, where they offer above-ground shelters that can be installed in your home as you're built in, are conveniently located right outside your home if it's already built. They also offer storm shelters that can be installed in a slight bank or on flat ground. Protect your family today with a very affordable storm shelter from the Precast Group. Highway 145 South, 601-482-0003. The Precast Group.
Spring is here. It's time to get your lawn looking its best with Kubota mowers. Parish Tractor's Kubota Z232 KW42 is the perfect mower for a pristine lawn. And now, you can own one with payments as low as $95 a month. Visit Parish Tractor today and take advantage of this amazing offer. 2.99% APR financing now through 6/30/25. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for more information.
More than a tractor store.
Welcome back, your friend Scotty Ray, along with Odie, as we are getting ready for birthdays. We hadn't got there yet, but if you haven't got yours to us yet,
give us that. I'm trying to look. We got another information that's saying that the candy crawl is on the 23rd. So I've got to text and see if on the 25th. So we got one for the 23rd, which is a Thursday, and one for the 25th, which is a Saturday. So we're going to see if we can get a quick send a text out. So we're going to see if something comes back on that, and hopefully get something. So
I was just merely pointing out. Sometimes you have to have facts. You know what I mean? Do you want me to show you the facts?
We're going to be on something besides the teddy bear if you keep this on.
Well, somebody said that Shirley is the good witch and the pretty one. I was gonna let everybody make up their mind. Do I need to show this for everybody?
You're gonna wonder what happens to us next and wonder why.
Well, I mean, here she is. She's just a grinning. Does that look like the good witch?
That's the good witch.
Y'all watch out. Somebody's got to live with that woman. Whew. We had several other things going on yesterday, Odie, that we hadn't brought up here. We had a fender bender. This is right down coming on North Hill Street where it goes into 18th Avenue there. And if you'll notice there, two cars are spread out there. Nothing major. It was a little fender bender there. Got it all worked out, and Meridian Police Department took a report on that. Everybody was safe. That's the good news. We had a pretty bad one over at Canton yesterday. Have you seen this? Look at that.
Man.
Let me blow this up where you can see it there. That's several of them involved in that. 1, 2, 3, 4, about 5 cars or so.
Whew, that's tough.
So always be careful while visiting cities that's got more lanes than us. They've been out practicing driving over in Scott County. The Sheriff's Department went on out. They went to the airport, and they done that trainer driving.
Get out there and don't hit a cone. Somebody done hit a cone.
Oh, can't do that.
No.
Is that like the movies where you're going and you can put it reverse and go the opposite way and you learn to spin around?
That's it.
All right, good stuff there.
Turnarounds and everything else, and the way you steer. That's a big thing about it. Learning how to steer. You don't steer normal.
As we mentioned, some sunsets. Your day is coming. Man. What was that song? Your time hasn't come yet, babe.
Charlene says she gonna turn you into toads.
Terry said, "Leave her alone." Hey, let's go to Destin. Look at this. Was this not gorgeous? Oh, absolutely gorgeous. And then we go here all the way to Douglas Lake there in Dandridge, Tennessee. That is beautiful. Let me tell you. We also got a great right out at Jimmy Rogers Memorial Parkway. That's pretty too. No matter where you were yesterday, we had some beautiful sights to see.
Charlene, you don't have to worry about toads because you and Amy keep eating mushrooms. They ain't gonna have nowhere to sit. And if they ain't got nowhere to sit around here, they're gonna hop on along. So there's not gonna be many toads left.
I thought you were talking about a toad in the roadway.
I think, yeah. Toad's closed.
The toad's closed. Every now and then that happens around here.
All right, Candy Crawl, 25th.
25th officially.
25th on a Saturday.
Saturday. And it's from 1 until 4, if I remember correctly. The kids can come out. There's plenty of daylight, nothing to worry about. And it will be good for the kids there. So,
Dressed up in their goodie. Yep.
Did you get that Enterprise birthday?
I did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, I wanted to mention these horsies that got loose yesterday. Highway 493 is where this was. Down near Oak Hill Church.
Oh, yeah.
That's a curvy little place, and they broke loose out. Didn't want to stay there very, very long. But they were put back into the pasture. That's good.
I'm glad it was. You don't want to hit one of them there things.
No, sir, you don't there.
Oof,
but
that'll hurt.
Things happen there. All right, we got any birthdays there, Odie?
We do got some, and wanted to say this yesterday, and I kind of got in trouble because I didn't say this Friday.
What's that?
But my stepsons, Hogan and Nolan Turner, had a birthday Saturday, and I want to wish them a happy birthday. Two of the best young men I could ever have dreamed of to have as stepsons. They both of them are hardworking and wonderful fellas, doing good in life. And then Sunday, their granddad, Ray Pickard, watches us every morning. He had a birthday. So, Ray, happy birthday out there. So, Monday, yesterday...
Might have missed one or two.
Might have missed a couple, but the high sheriff there, Citizen Solly's wife, had a birthday. Miss Diane had a birthday.
She buys the ingredients for those apple and all those pecan
pies, a little mini one.
Yeah.
Them were good. Chad Allen, our friend over there at Clark County Hot Topics, he had a birthday yesterday.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, and then a nephew, Lee James, had a birthday Monday. So happy birthday to y'all. Tammy Carlisle's got a birthday today. Hayden Ellis turned 16 years old today, and that is that girl's son. So happy birthday. Joey Vaughn's got a birthday, and Hayes Maxwell turned 16 from Enterprise today. So happy birthday to everyone out there this wonderful morning.
Yes, as Steve pointed out, that was that Elvis song there. Your time hasn't come yet, baby.
Oh, I remember that song.
Yeah, it took a second. I knew the line from where it was there. Yeah. So that's the way it is.
Oh, wait a minute.
What? Oh, management sent me a note just then. Candy Crawl's going to start at noon, Odie.
Oh, that's not her son, and I was wondering because I'm sitting here going, I didn't think you had it.
Well, no.
That's not. I'll have to show you. Is there any way?
You got stepchildren you didn't know about?
No, Julia goes, is there any way you could get Scotty Ray to say happy birthday to my oldest, Hadley Ellis? He turned 16 today. What does that tell you?
That's her son.
That's what I thought. So I said, got him down. All right, and then she come up after I said this, that girl, she said, oh, that's not my child. I copied and pasted that message from someone else.
This come from Julia?
Yeah.
Oops.
So instead of...
In his defense, now, it did sound like you had
Yeah, and I'm sitting there going, I didn't think she had a son. I think she got 2 daughters.
That's what I thought.
And her oldest being 16, no, you got one at Hotty Toddy Land, and they're older than 16. I'm putting 2 to 2 together, but I'm reading what you said. I read what you put down.
Ooh, did I miss a text?
I don't know. It's Tuesday morning. You over here throwing stuff like that around.
Hey, at least she's paying attention to what's going on in the state.
That's true. She's watching the show across the nation.
I didn't get anything in from her this morning. Mm-hmm. No broom deliveries, anything.
Well, I had to ask her about the candy crawl before she sent in a birthday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then see what that copy and paste to get you when you do stuff like that? That's called being lazy. Well, I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to copy it and paste it right on over without no explanation.
We watched this because it was fuzzy 5 to 6 times to make sure that we understood. In California, a parent had had enough. They had been putting books in school that displayed what was nudity. So a mother went... I got to give her, and we watched it 5 times to make sure we were seeing what we saw. But she went to the school board, and she addressed the school board. And she didn't get too ugly, but she started stripping down to her underwear, and they started getting way uncomfortable, Odie. They were turning and going to do a walkout. And she goes, does it make you feel uncomfortable? She goes, well, having this in our books in our schools makes our kids uncomfortable. You want to talk about really calling somebody out? It was clever the way she did it. Now, again, she didn't show. It was like, what do you call those sports underwear type?
She was
thing.
covered.
Right.
But she made her point where these people could understand it, which is probably not common sense.
That may even be a bikini.
Well, I mean,
that's possible. That's it there in front of the school board.
That's dressed,
and they commenced a running.
But poor things there.
But sometimes you got to call things out and just do it. I watched the video, and again, she didn't do anything that was wrong, but she did point out what they were not seeing. Now, do I think that she changed their mind? No. You have people on these school boards.
I still ain't got a clue.
I sometimes wonder if we even need school boards in some of these schools.
Well, remember, they are on the ballot.
Yes, in most cases.
So if you don't like the school board, you as a voter can do something about it. Now, do I think it's advertised a lot? No, and it's not the same ones. They don't all 5 get voted at the same
correct
increment.
Precincts.
Different districts are different years, so you don't replace every one of them at the same time, or you keep them all at the same time. So in case you get new ones, they are offset by a couple of years. But you can make a change if you want to.
But Joyce is absolutely right. It was Harper Valley PTA.
Oh, yeah.
They were sure surprised when she wore her miniskirt into the room. Tell us why your secretary had to leave this town. Woo! Told it all. Well, we're coming to the end of the show, and did we have a late birthday come in?
No, but we had a late anniversary. Mike and Janet Culpepper, 50 years. Wow. That is awesome. Yeah. So, happy anniversary. 50. That's pretty good.
What kind of devotion have you got for us today, Bible verse?
Well, let's see where the good Lord's going to take us on this. And this thing's got us. Isaiah 60, verse 3. Nations will come to your light, and kings to the brightest of your dawn. You know, that's one thing we are seeing is we're starting to bring our nation back to light. After what happened a couple of weeks ago, people are starting to see God in a different light and how we have pushed God out of our school. And we need to make our nation shine with the light of the Heavenly Father. Bring Jesus back into your life. Put him in your life and have him make a difference in yours, because he definitely can. All you got to do is ask him to come into your heart and forgive you of your sins, and he will definitely do that. Y'all have a wonderful day. Hump Day's coming. We'll be back tomorrow starting at 6:30, and then we'll have this show at 7. You don't want to miss it. We want to see y'all there. Remember, we love you, and have a great day.